Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alex, I'm a Google developer expert for Firebase, and I'm gonna show you in this video how to effortlessly get real-time updates from Firestore on Android. This is a video for an article that I wrote, link is in the description below, which was recently published on the Firebase Tips and Tricks publication on Medium. So let's begin. First of all, we need to know that there are two ways in which we can read data from Firestore. The first one will be to call get function and read the data only once, or to listen for real-time updates. So to be able to listen to the results of a query in real time, we have to use a persistent listener. Let's assume you have a collection of books that looks like this. To perform a query against the books collection and get real-time updates, the code that is needed looks like this. Please note that this is a persistent listener and should be removed according to the life cycle of your activity. The addSnapshotListener function returns an object of type listener registration. So the best option that we have is to save the result of the function call in a global variable and then call remove function to detach the listener which is being tracked by the listener registration object. This operation should be preferably performed during onStop, so it's mandatory to always detach the listener before the activity gets destroyed. If you're using this code inside an activity and you don't want to manage the removal of the listener, then you can use a simple way of removing it. You can simply pass the activity as the first argument to the addSnapshotListener function. In code, it should look like this. This code starts listening to the query using an activity scope listener and cleans up the listeners automatically when the activity is stopped. So, is there any other way for listening for real-time updates? For sure there is. We can use the power of Kotlin and use callback flow. In a code, a function like this will do the trick. Is there any other simple way for getting real-time data? Yes, there is. Starting with Firestore KTX 24.3.0, inside the query class, it has been added an extension function called snapshot. So now we no longer need to use callback flow. We can only call snapshots. This function returns a flow of query snapshot objects. In code, it will be as simple as this. Since inside our collection we store book objects, then we can simply call the flow map function to convert each object into an object of type book. Under the hood, the extension function does pretty much the same as what we did in the second example, but as long as you only need the flow of book objects, calling snapshot can be considered far better way. In conclusion, the use of the newly added snapshot function is by far the simplest and more elegant way for reading data from Firestore in real time. It's best that the Firebase Android SDK now offers Kotlin flows out of the box. There is no need to attach any listener anymore. So in the end, guys, you can check the entire article on Medium. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, but if you think you learned something new, please subscribe to my channel because more videos are coming. Bye!